Perfect smile.
So, good evening everyone. My name is Seth, and tonight we'll be brewing the Starbucks Random Blend using our Chemex brewing method. So, what I love about this brewing method is it gives you that rich, sweet, and clean cup of coffee that highlights the coffee's brighter notes. So, what do we need in brewing this coffee is our paper filter, our Chemex decanter, our gooseneck kettle, our receptacle filled with our coffee grounds, and of course, the weighing scale in order to get the right proportion for our coffee. So let's get started. The first thing that we'll have to do is take our paper filter and open it between its third and fourth fold. And we'll be placing it with the thicker side of the paper filter toward the pour spout. So this is to ensure that our paper filter is a perfect fit for our Chemex decanter and to prevent it from collapsing during the brewing process. So the next thing we'll be doing is to wet our paper filter with approximately 185 grams of hot filtered water, and in doing this, we will be removing its woody or papery taste, and as well as set our temperature or preheat our Chemex decanter. Doing this, we will also be including the spaces beyond the Chemex decanter. So we will be removing now this hot water, as you would not want this in our cup later on. But give it a nice stir before it goes, so the temperature will be distributed evenly to our Chemex. So what I have here is I have ground already earlier 30 grams of the Starbucks Random Blend with our kneading grinder using the number 5 setting or the paper filter setting or the cone filter setting for this coffee. And in doing so, I made sure that there were no residual grounds can be found on the filter, as it will affect the flavor of our coffee. From its dry aroma, I can really smell cocoa and nutty characteristics being a Latin American coffee. So would you guys want to have a smell as well? Thank you. Okay. So the next thing we'll do is to place our ground coffee inside our Chemex. I'll give it a nice tap so everything is inside. And in here as well, so everything is properly leveled and evenly distributed. So we're about to brew our coffee, and the first step in doing so is to wet or to saturate our coffee grounds to allow it to bloom. So we will leave this for 30 seconds to allow it to bloom properly. This is done so that this small amount of water will allow our coffee to remove its trapped carbon dioxide molecules inside its coffee grounds. And this is in doing so, we will be having good aroma coming from the initial touch of the coffee with our grounds, and the water with our grounds. 30 seconds is up. We are now going to pour about half of the entire tall size for the Chemex here in our cup, in our Chemex. So we will be leaving this for another 30 seconds as well. We are doing this to avoid the coffee from overfeeding and to set the temperature for our Chemex properly. So after this, we will be pouring the remainder of 545 grams of our hot filtered water for this entire tall size, this of our Chemex brewed coffee, and afterward we will let it brew entirely. So still, I'll be pouring it in a slow and in a circular motion while maintaining a consistent and moderate rate of pour while avoiding the edges of the carafe. This gives you a slight and gentle turbulence that will steer our coffee for an even better and proper coffee extraction. So we will know that our coffee is finished brewing when the individual droplets of coffee is not more visible from our Chemex. So I will just like to share to you guys some facts about the Starbucks Veranda Blend. The Starbucks Veranda Blend is one of our blonde roasted coffees and came from the Latin American region. So with this brewing method, it will be highlighted for this sweet. The brewing method for this, which is the Chemex, will highlight the coffee's cocoa and nutty characteristics, giving you that sweet cup. And furthermore, it also, being a blonde roast coffee, the Starbucks Veranda Blend already has that brighter and crisp tones from it. And okay, so about this coffee, it has in its package you can see that it is the 80th version of is this version 80, meaning our master roasters has blended the coffee 80 times just to create the perfect blend for this. And blending is not an easy process, as it starts from the end product, and we will be working slowly on our way to achieve it. There are two ways in order to have a blend of our coffee and to blend our coffees. And the first one is to pre-roast blend it, where we get where we combine the coffees before roasting it, therefore having a singular roast expression. And for the other one, the post-roast blending, we roast our coffees separately and then combining it afterward to create the perfect flavor profile for the coffee, as we won't be achieving it from pre-roasting it. And if you guys would like to experience the Veranda Blend from a different point of view, you can have it with a pour-over method, as that method gives you a cup that is clean as well, but highlighting its body and acidity, and with the subtle flavors of the coffee to shine. I think our brewing is finished, and if you guys, I'll just remove this from it. And if you guys may, I'll just have a very small portion from your cup, just to check the flavor consistency. So it's perfectly brewed. I hope you guys enjoy this tall Starbucks Veranda Blend Chemex brewed coffee. Enjoy your evenings.